Welcome to today's episode, where we dive into the whimsical world of a neighborhood feud over composting. Our guest today is urban sociologist Dr. Sarah Brown, who has studied this peculiar dispute. Dr. Brown, how did this all start? And then things took a turn. Can you give us an anecdote of how this escalated?
Sure, it spiraled one morning when a resident, let's call her Judy, found a note on her compost bin saying, "Your pile smells worse than a skunk's breakfast." That escalated into Judy strategically placing worms on her neighbor's pile.
But isn't competitive composting beneficial? It's great for soil health. Nevertheless, couldn't this rivalry have been used positively? As the rivalry intensified, passive-aggressive notes became a staple in this feud. What's their role in neighborhood dynamics, Dr. Brown?
Notes are indirect confrontations and signify unresolved tensions. Instead of open discussions, residents opted for phrases like, "Please witness my superior compost." One note led to a nighttime strategic mulch swap. Passive aggression stems from the desire to avoid face-to-face conflict. It's common in situations where social decorum is expected. However, this undermines community trust and fuels more covert actions.
Interesting. Looking forward, could increased transparency resolve such issues?
Indeed, open dialogues and shared projects foster cooperation. Hosting a neighborhood composting day could align goals and reduce hostility, replacing competition with a sense of collective achievement.
Let's talk about the squirrel sabotage that took this feud to another level. Dr. Brown, what exactly happened under the cover of night?
In a twist that could come from an espionage story, residents began using squirrels to manipulate competitors' compost piles. Nuts and seeds strategically placed enticed the squirrels to dig through rivals' bins.
This sounds like something out of a comedy script, but doesn't involving wildlife introduce ethical concerns?
Implementation of shared animal-friendly zones and mediation sessions. A governance model emphasizing harmony and ecology guidebooks could harness the residents' passion constructively.
In light of this peculiar feud, how can neighborhoods host competitions without descending into chaos?
Communities can thrive on competitions that promote collective well-being without rivalry pitfalls. Opting for themes like Most Innovative Green Plan encourages joint efforts and creativity instead of undermining each other.
How does this strategy differ from the infamous compost showdown? Could a new technology or app aid in these initiatives?
Absolutely. A digital platform tracking shared environmental goals, badges, and neighborhood carbon footprints could transform local competitions into sustained community accomplishments, connecting goals to global impacts.